Hello everybody, back once again, picking up in Camp Kidney here, going through this area for the first time in this playthrough, and quite literally in years. Tired of not getting the respect I deserve. 3 wild stingers. I need skeeters and stingers. Yeah, picking up from last time, not much else is going on in the community that I can think of immediately. These guys are quick.
Let's get him. See ya. Buttercup.
Here. Yeah, really, a lot of this area, it's just kind of like, man, I have no recollection of this area. I'm surprised to see another player here, though. I'm recording this at 6 p.m. on a Sunday night. Excuse me. Not too much you can say about these kind of areas here. Waiting for my health to come back. I know I said in my last video, like, there's only so much you can do with this kind of like big wooded forest area, and I was just, the first time I played it, I think, and I'm sure a lot of other people will feel this way, that like, man, this area is like pretty boring, but like, going through this again, it's like, at least I'm not, having to run through all the suburb areas again, which is kind of nice. Around this area, you see that post over there. You can kind of zip line around the kind of, I don't know how far it extends to, or like what goes where, but these like square posts on the map here, some of them actually have zip lines to one another, and I know some of them extend to different zones, I believe. I think there's 1 or 2 that extend to different zones, and they kind of are scattered throughout most of the wild areas here. Personally, I never really took advantage of those because most of the time I feel like people are really just gonna be warping to their friends or their buddies who are like gonna be in urban areas, and then you can kind of just take the monkey or the scamper to the closest destination here. But in true in true rural, like, this is like the most like rural area in the whole game. You're anticipating to be walking around a fair bit more. That's just the name of the game. I don't like how it told me to go all the way here and then I have to loop around to that area there. I do not like that, so let's do this here. I'm pretty sure there's an invisible wall somewhere along here, like that you cannot pass them themselves. I could be wrong.
You are better. Toilinator here.
Yeah, but it's just kind of what can you say about these areas, that hasn't already been said. Take a shot every time you hear me say that. What else can you say about this area that hasn't been said before? Let me zoom out here. Spider monkey. I wonder who has the next quest line in this Toilinator one. That's a little weird. Let me try seeing if I can jump over here pretty quick. And wild skeeters. Well, the mountain lion ends right here anyway.
Buenos dias. Oh. Oh.
And most of the time there's maybe there's not an invisible wall right here. But how far down are these still not skeeters? Please. Okay.
You are better.
Oh, that's not great. I didn't even hear the sound effect for that.
Who's first?
Well, that is
Well, I
me
was just
being
getting
careless. I wonder if it's gonna be easier for me to just go to Wilson Way. Also, I do recall, like, you know, having the resurrect me's in this area, I feel as though are not as best placed as they could be. I mean, yeah, that's another thing I remember from this area, but I feel like they could have spruced up this area a little bit more too, because I don't necessarily think, well, I mean, the Toilinator makes sense for this area with the outhouses and the rural areas and everything, but I think his questline is kind of boring, and, you know, in terms of characters that I like, that I can tolerate in shows and media, I think Toilinator is near the bottom of that list. These it's kind of boring.
You called?
Oh, you? I just had to kill one. Oh my god, bro. Take me to your leader, please. Thank you. I do remember taking advantage of the resurrect me's when they could. Turn to Mr. Hero Man. Alright, fair enough.
Need a lift?
I cannot remember if Wilson Way and Camp Kidney Monkey Expressway existed before Retro. If they did, that's one of the clutchest monkeys ever done. I hope I'm not getting a cold here. It's here in the Midwest, it's went through a big polar plunge this weekend, and I'm just already tired of the cold and snow. Really. What the heck is that thing? Has that always been there? Oh, I guess these have always been there. Those big radio towers, the satellite dishes, whatever they are. Neither of you have missions. That's interesting.
Who's
Fancy
first?
a mission?
Yes, beware.
Very interesting.
Be on your way.
Catch you later.
Oh. That's... And then I know Wilt has the next quest line. Don't even tell me. So now the Toilinator has one. Oy. Where do I want to rotate to? Where do I want to... I don't want to go to the city yet. I want to make sure I have enough... My armor is a sufficient level here. So I'm not getting a lot of 13 stuff, even though I think City Point or something is 13. goodness, what do I want to do?
Hey, where you going?
Kind of gotta bite the bullet and do something here. Maybe I'll do Camp Kidney and I'll just kind of grab those quick fusion matter missions quick and, you know, I can just relax a little bit. A nice change of pace doing those missions. I'm sure Dexbot probably has the string of missions. You know, the nano missions for the city NPCs there. And for the fuse area, I don't know who gives that stuff out. Alright, Monkey Man.
You wanna
Ed, number 3 and number 4, right?
bring me back a
Yeah, and
banana?
then Mac and Coco.
Hey, see you soon. Hey, where you going?
Ready to spend $2,000. I know jungle training areas. Is the same guy? Different guy. Jungle training area is like one of the most forgotten infected zones in the whole game. I kind of, like, every time I come here, I kind of forget it exists too. Back in the day.
You wanna go on a okay, so long for now.
Yeah. Back in the day, we would just...
Euphonium Zoo.
Everybody would hang out around here, and I would...
I'm ready.
Sometimes I'd hide in the treehouse and, you know, just observe all the trading and selling and wares. And the weird... I always found it weird that there's a guide changer right there.
Take care.
Yeah. Brings back a lot of memories. Baba Ganoush is no longer by the vendors over there. And Mac and Coco are no longer by Ed. Was Ed up? Maybe Ed was right here. I think maybe Ed was on that hill. Or maybe... Because they moved both of you too. I think everybody here has been moved, but I don't know originally where it was moved from.
Need a lift?
Devil's Bluff, nowhere. Pimpleback Mountains. Honestly, could not. What is Pimpleback Mountains? Pimpleback Mountains. Okay, yeah, no memory of Pimpleback Mountains. Is Pimple... That's that one, right? Is that where Gwen is? Is it really called... I thought they were all in Devil's Bluff.
Buttercup, yes, beware.
Good work. I'm real proud of you.
Alright, here's Blue.
You want a mission? Bring me back a banana. Be careful. See you soon.
You, mister.
If you need a mission, I might be able
Let's
to help.
pick you up. Might as well.
See ya.
See ya.
Pack arachnids. Don't... Okay. Well, thank goodness they're along the trail and in the mountain line here.
Hey, where you going? Let's fly.
Blue, level 13 hard. Yeah, most of the time, I think I did stun with Blue, but his stuff is pretty alright, but there's treasure tracker there, which... Coco, my beloved.
Let me
I
see
don't
if I have a
know-
mission for you. Be careful out there.
I have to look more into this, but is it possible that one of the teams also reworked like treasure tracker or like radar, because I could have sworn I saw gameplay of someone grinding with like the treasure one on, and I'm curious, does that somehow increase the drop rate of things? I'm very curious. What the heck? I don't want it. You know what? I'll keep the wizard hat. Thank you.
You called?
Buttercup. Let's go, people.
Real proud of you.
You're
Later, kid.
14. That's very interesting. 43, 67. Okay, so I need to keep you. Alright, go to the pack arachnids quick here before I pivot. Okay, so I'll have to do the blue mission sooner rather than later.
You called? Time for turbo.
Oh, that's nice that they're right here. Oh, even luckier. Hey, girl. Not quite.
Take care.
Flashing my screen to hit the V button. Come on now, come on. I feel as though sometimes there were like a group of people that hung out in Camp Kidney.
Buttercup.
Oh, to Frankie, huh?
But I was just getting started.
Need a lift?
Wasn't common. Shattergun, still not good enough. I gotta sell this stuff. Trying to think if I added a nano for Christmas, which is pretty unlikely given that they just added a nano for Halloween. Who would it be? What's a Christmas person that's notable in Cartoon Network media?
Let's get him.
Do you want a mission?
Bye for now.
Toilinator here.
But I was just getting started. Buttercup. Let's go, people.
Do you want a mission? I'm really proud of you.
Oh, gotta go to blue for this mission,
Catch you
huh?
later.
Alright. The game is slowly telling me that, hey, you should be doing this now. You think even with scavenge, you think I'd be trying to like, I'd be clearing at least some of the backlog of missions here, but it seems like for every amount I clear, the amount just stays the same here. Come on now. It's not a vehicle in there right here? No. Alright. Plutonium, Dracula, nuclear plant.
Need a lift?
Let's go to Peach Creek. And then, Yeah. Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna sign off for now, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, my friends. Ta-ta.